Warning. This is a show where we talk about our favorite characters and media, so this may be full of spoilers throughout the entire episode. We apologize if that's not quite your thing, but we do hope that you enjoy anyway.
Hello, and welcome to Powered Casual Presents 5-Hit List. Today's edition, Super Smash Bros. Characters. Because we can, because this is our show. But I'm trying to remember, when did Smash Ultimate come out?
Just over 3-ish years ago. Actually, I'm looking at the wiki right now.
That sounds about right. Because it was relatively early
game was,
in the Switch life
3 years ago. So worldwide it's on December 7th, 2018. So yeah, just under 3.
Just about 3. And finally, after almost 3 years, the roster is now complete.
Ish.
Roster is now
Wait, what do you mean by ish?
Well, they didn't include Waluigi.
Well, okay, yeah.
So they're done adding characters.
Yes. And let's see, and
they missed Waluigi.
They did. Yes. And yeah, with Sora, the latest character, we are up to 82 characters, which is too damn
the
many.
year I was born.
Was that the year you were born?
Yep.
Neat.
Man.
And
old.
To commemorate this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to mute us for just a second, and for the stream, I'm going to play something that I had to dig up and find. But the original Smashos
first
commercial, for those of you who remember it. For those of you who don't...
From the 64?
Yeah. For those of you who
don't...
That
commercial is incredible.
This is going to be a treat. So, check this out.
Awesome.
Actually, I won't mute us, so we can just keep laughing at this thing. So it's all good. And
okay.
Here we go.
No matter how they toss the dice, it had to be the only one for me is you.
Let's point out all of this
Something's gone wrong in the happy-go-lucky world of Nintendo. Introducing Super Smash Brothers, where all your
he's the
favorite
first one who
characters
kicks
go
Yoshi.
toe-to-toe in one 4-player star-studded slam fest only on Nintendo 64.
Can you imagine getting cast for this commercial?
I can only imagine. Like, there's a lot that I want more of with this commercial. I want them to bring back those mascot costumes. Like, I think they should have done this commercial for every single edition of Smash. And then it's just more people just run in. Like, Smash Brawl, like a bunch of more people with swords show up. Snake's there with a rocket launcher, like...
Yeah, more props would have been good.
More props would have been good. I like how they just...
hammer prop was good.
They just sort of like throw Pikachu around.
Yeah,
like he's
the
just
character
airborne.
direction with Pikachu just flying back and forth a couple of times. Good times.
Yeah.
So that's like there are not you don't see a ton of video game commercials anymore, like specific ones. It's pretty much just Call of Duty these days and like Madden. But that commercial sold me a copy of Super Smash Brothers. I was like,
yeah.
I gotta know what this is about.
Yeah, I'd never heard of it until that commercial. Pretty classic.
Super classic. That was back when our years began with the number 19. So
a long time ago.
Been a minute.
That's true. That's too long ago.
And
I was a sophomore in high school.
I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, there's something. I keep thinking I forgot something. I forgot to introduce us. I just dove straight in on this commercial.
Oh yeah.
So, hi, I'm Ian. Below me is Brian.
Who are you? That's me.
It's him.
The old one.
Next to me is Sean.
I'm also old.
Not as old as me though, right?
Just about. Pretty close.
I honestly have no idea. And then, sort of diagonal from me, we have our special guest, Reese.
Hey, I am not so old.
Reese is the baby.
In this
All
particular group, yeah, but
there's got to be one
nothing wrong
at
with
all
that.
times.
But you have played Smash, and you gave us and you selected this topic as well, just like you selected our topic last time of D&D subclasses. Or, well, no, I selected that, but then you were like, hell yes.
I was like, sign me up.
Yeah. So thank you for picking this one. This one should be good, and this one should be. I don't know what criteria everybody picked, because I'm not that great at Smash. So I picked the characters that I am the best with.
I picked the best.
Oh, I picked my favorite to play.
Well, yeah.
Exactly what I did.
It's the same. Okay, so we're all on the same page. So these are clearly the best characters in Super Smash Brothers. Period. All tier lists should be built off of the following rankings. Because I did look at some actual tier
Starting
lists,
with mine.
and I'm just like, oh yeah, I am not good at Smash apparently.
I will say, my top 5 were based on characters that I had amiibos for. There's one brand new DLC character that I haven't played enough that I can't have a real opinion on yet, and she doesn't have an amiibo yet, so
it doesn't count. Okay.
Yeah, so it doesn't count yet.
That's fair. See, and yeah, we were talking about this before the stream. We were having the hardest time picking like our predictions for each other because it's been so long since we've all played Smash together.
I have a top 5 for Brian. I don't know what order, but I have all 5 for Brian.
Yeah, I've got some
You
guesses,
don't.
but
I do. I don't know that I'm right, but I have a 5 for Brian.
Oh, I was going to say, they're not going to be right.
All right, so who wants to throw out the first pitch on this one? Who wants to?
I want Sean to guess mine before I go first.
Oh.
I can't pick I can't guess your first. I don't know which one it would be.
Well, fine.
Yeah, because this is
then
like
Ian goes
okay.
first.
Do you want me to put here? I will copy and paste what I think your top 5 is, since you can't change it, and I will put it in the chat so you don't think that I'm changing it.
Okay. So
and there's one Echo Fighter that I don't know which one you would pick, and then there's one it's 2 characters, but you'd pick one of the 2. That's my prediction.
Okay.
Wait. I can't. So now I can't look at it. Oh, wait. I see.
Well, yeah, like all the votes are locked in at this point.
Yeah.
So
the top 5 is locked in. So that's what I think your top 5 is going to be in some order.
Okay. Well, Jekka is also wrong. Ice climbers suck. So my first one, I'm kind of sick of in some regards, but it's Cloud from Final Fantasy VII.
We're gonna now just mark off 1 for Sean.
Shut up, Sean. Okay, so you got one of them.
Okay, I should have guessed this, and I'm disappointed that I did not.
Oh, look at that blue smoke.
That's so good.
That's so good.
So yeah, Cloud Strife. I was kind of skeptical when he got added to Smash. I wasn't sure he was going to be cool. I think he got added in 4, didn't he?
No.
Smash 4?
No, I don't think so. I think he was added.
It was 4.
Was it 4?
Yeah.
I thought he was.
Yeah,
added
I think he was
in
a
Ultimate.
DLC in 4 later on because I remember going back to it.
Yeah, he was DLC in 4. It was Ryu, Cloud, Bayonetta who were DLC in 4.
Oh, right.
And when I started playing him and realized you could like limit break all his special moves, I was like, okay, yeah, he's cool. And you can pick his Advent Children costume, which is my favorite, which is not the image I picked here, but I do like the blue smoke. I made my images for no reason. That's okay.
Well, that's just because you made your images before we mentioned that we like internally decided at my house. So really just me and Ark decided that images weren't necessary to be submitted.
Yeah, after I already did it.
After you'd already done it, yeah. It's sort of the... Yeah.
Well, thank you, Ark.
Poor
It does look
planning.
cool. I love that smoke effect.
Let Brian
But
do
you should have
homework.
picked the Advent Children outfit because it's cool.
So now
But
I'm
yeah,
excited.
big swords. I'm a sucker for swords. So
All right. So it's gonna be all fast sword guys then,
no,
isn't
No.
it? Isn't it?
No.
It won't be.
no.
We all know that it won't be.
Which leads me to never mind. Never
Yeah.
mind.
All right. So
Yeah, do I get bonus points for supplying my own images that weren't used?
why not?
Boom, 5 points up. You lose.
Well, then what do I get for having amiibos?
That's not fair.
No, it's
Half
go
of
down-
us haven't collected them.
I'll go downstairs and get the cloud amiibo
it's
for
fair.
you.
It's fair. It's fine.
Will you drive? Okay, yeah. Will it count for my point?
No.
Then no, it doesn't count. All right, who's next? Ian.
I guess it's me. Yeah. So all right. So my number 5, I do not have an amiibo for. I have an amiibo for some of my picks. So I'll show those off when relevant. My number 5 is one of the. I'll let you guys guess. It is to narrow it down from 82, one out of 82 shot, down to like 1 out of 12. It is one of the original Smash Bros. Characters.
Mario.
Nah, too basic.
Original Mario
One of
was top tier.
It was one of the original Smash
Well,
Bros.
it was
characters.
Yeah, I don't know if it was original.
Captain Falcon.
I'm gonna go with Donkey Kong.
Okay. DK. Okay.
He does have that sick rap in Melee.
He
Mhm.
does. You're all wrong.
Aw.
It's Pikachu.
You're dumb.
Yep.
All right, I'm realizing I should have just brought up the bucket of amiibos. I should have brought all of them.
It's true. You should have. But no, for me, like I was one of the original people who made people mad with the Pika spam. Yep. That up, that down B is really annoying for so many people.
Correct.
And yeah, he was like just using I think the first time that I ever beat the single player of Smash when I was but a wee child was using Pikachu and basically just using his B special, just the shock attack, just to outrange people and eventually just smash them off the board. And it's stuck with me ever since. Anytime I need to play a character that's just gonna annoy people, I usually go straight for Pikachu if I'm just trying to troll.
So all the time.
No, not all the time. It's like
I like how
it's like a 70-30.
I like how your paint cloud is brown, so it just looks like someone's like farting at Pikachu. Or your characters are all like Pigpen from Peanuts.
Yeah, this is one of the reasons why I'm glad that Arc does the pre-production that they do for us, is because I am also surprised every time when these show up.
Mm.
Um,
Well,
treat
that's
for
what you get
everybody.
for liking tan so much.
Tan is a great color. Just saying. Right now it's a tan shirt. It's multiple colors of tan. You know?
Looks white.
Like it does. It's like a tan gradient. It gets more tan towards the bottom. You know.
Think
I like-
of his khakis, which are unfortunate.
I do have some self-respect.
I like wearing them.
I don't wear khakis a ton, unless it's a wardrobe appropriate situation. You know.
Yeah. Khaki is good when you have any other color worn with it, but when it's the only color you're wearing,
Oh yeah, no, I
basically like you chose nothing.
ain't that guy. No khakis and an off-white shirt and a beige tie for me. No, thank you.
You mean the Gap look from the 90s
Yeah.
when this game came out?
Yes. So, all right. So that was my number 5. My number 5, Pikachu. Because Jigglypuff was in the first one. So one of the first 2 Pokemon to show up in the game.
Okay.
All right.
Alrighty.
So Sean.
So, My number 5, I expect to be a crossover with at least Brian and maybe. I feel like everybody, honestly. I feel like this is a pretty popular character. But this was my most played character all the way through. So first showed up in Melee. And finally stopped playing her when Smash 4 came out. And I still play her from time to time now, but she stopped being my main in Smash 4.
Okay, so my guess is out. So her, there weren't a ton of hers in the early games. Melee introduced a bunch though, so I'm like,
It's true.
no, it wasn't Seamus. Seamus was in the first one, I think.
Samus?
Nope. It was
Samus was in the first one.
It was spelled Seamus. Different character entirely.
Yeah, according to Jekka.
So who would? So I'm saying very specifically that this will be a crossover with Brian. But who else?
Okay. I have a guess then.
So it's Zelda. Oh, it's Sheik.
Sheik.
That was my guess. Excellent.
Sheik specifically?
Sheik
not
specifically.
Zelda?
Not
Okay.
Zelda. No. You're a Sheik man.
Because back then Zelda and Sheik were the same character.
They were, but if you held B when loading,
you had to swap them.
You would, if you held B when loading into the game, you would start as Sheik, and then I just stayed as Sheik the entire time. I never swapped.
Yeah, I
Same
really do
here.
remember that.
But Sheik was my main for the longest time. Just super quick, super combo-y when you got people up in the air. So yeah, she's still great now. But there are other people who have just sort of stolen my heart since they've been added to the game. So
that's fair.
Well,
that's fair.
I will approve this choice.
I wonder why.
I bet you will.
Yeah.
Why do you think that?
Yeah, because
I bet you do.
The question is, what number are you going to approve this at? That's the real question here.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little low.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
But I'll forgive it.
That's my number 5.
All right. Reese.
All right, Reese.
What you got?
Which Fire Emblem character is it?
Stop! I'm gonna go like Dynamo now. It is Fire Emblem character.
Oh no!
Yeah. It is Violet. Is my number 5.
Oh, I almost guessed this one specifically.
Nice.
Yeah. I like the versatility, and also I really love Three Houses. I don't think it's my favorite Fire Emblem game, but it's definitely like my second favorite after Fates.
Fates was really good.
Yeah. I like having the utility of using like a giant axe, a spear for long range, also firing a bow. Like, I don't know. I seem to kick some ass when I play as Violet, but yeah. Also aesthetic. But I can't believe you were like, which Fire Emblem character?
Well,
I actually did write this one down, but I crossed it out.
It is sort of stacking the deck because we've counted this before, and I don't remember the count, but Fire Emblem is, I think, the most represented series.
Except for Mario, I think.
Okay with
Except
that.
for Mario, yeah, because Mario is sort of such a foundation game. But then, like, it even beats Pokemon, like, shockingly.
And they've got 3-in-1 character.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Yeah, Violet is the one Fire Emblem character that I have not played yet.
I was so mad when Violet was announced.
I was not.
Because I'm so sick of Fire Emblem characters.
Oh no! Okay, I like it when they spruce it up though, because you've got Ike and then you've got Marth, and like Ike is just like heavier Marth. So it just maybe I'm not
but his
They're the
His
same
move list
person.
is very different though
Yeah,
compared
and
to
same thing
Roy
with
and Marth.
Crom. I was like, don't add Crom, please.
What? No, Crom
don't
is
add Crom.
just Crom is literally an echo of Marth
No,
Yeah,
Crom. No,
literally.
with the
no,
Ike.
no.
ether.
Crom is actually an echo of Roy, who
Mhm.
used to be an echo of Marth.
Yes.
Roy's our boy.
Oh,
And
copy of a
then
copy.
Copy of a
Yeah.
copy.
I'm thinking of
Yeah.
the Royals with that navy blue hair,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
for the most part.
Yeah. How many
It's-
more blue-haired main characters
If-
from Fire Emblem can we add into the game?
If you have somebody playing Roy, somebody playing Marth, Lucina, Crom, and Byleth, it's honestly hard to tell who's who.
Yeah, they're all the freaking same.
Like, everybody's got to pick a different palette just cuz.
Fact, Crom and I have the same birthday. But
I like
hate
the
them.
Fire Emblem characters. All right, I'm with you.
I'm done with them.
So let's see. So
They're
yeah,
dead to me.
I want to play Byleth. Byleth, like, just reading about Byleth, like, they seem to be like just a similar to Link, because Link has a bunch of different weapon stuff at the end of the day, but still different. Like, still, because Link doesn't have a giant ass axe.
Yeah. Also, a cool feature. I don't really know if other characters do this, probably, but when you switch weapons, like your speed switches with it too. So when you're using a bow, you can hold it down longer and then do more damage. So like that'll slow you down. But you're faster with the spear than when you are with the axe. It'll slow you down with the axe. So
fun.
Like some characters are slow, some characters are fast, but it's like this one actually like levels it out depending on the weapon.
Yeah, I think they're the only character that does that, because, like, I mean, Shulk sorta does, but Shulk uses a sword the whole time. He just has the different
Monado
modes.
arts.
Yeah. All right, so that was number 5. So now it's my number 4.
Your 4.
My 4. All right.
It's Ike.
It's
Crom. If it's gonna be anything, it's gonna be Crom.
okay. Keep guessing. I want to get.
Well, I
get
mean,
the guesses. We got Ike. We
if
got
we're
Crom.
if we're doing Fire Emblem,
Reese, what do you think?
For Fire Emblem, like if
Well, we
there's
don't-
maybe there-
we don't know if it's Fire Emblem or not.
Yeah, we don't.
Okay.
I haven't said.
I don't think it's gonna be Fire Emblem.
I think it's gonna be.
I feel like you're gonna have one of the like squid people. I don't know what they're called.
The Inklings.
Oh, Inkling?
Yeah.
The
Inklings,
Splatins.
yeah.
I can say for a fact, if we had Ark on this show, top tier, right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%. Yeah.
Like, I could say if we had Ark on here, at top 3 would definitely be like Yoshi, Inkling, Peach. Like, I would say. I don't know about the other two, but yeah.
That's like literally like 2 of those things you just listed were 2 of the things I put down for you. Yoshi and Inkling. I think I didn't know if they were actually called Inklings or if I dreamed that up.
Oh yeah, no they are. But okay, so my
Yeah.
number 4. So we got Crom, Ike, and not a Fire Emblem character for guesses. Jack is guessing Falco. Reese is the closest. Captain Falcon. Now,
Damn it.
Captain Falcon is not a good character. I will put
Whoa.
that. I will put that out
Whoa,
there.
that is wrong.
I will put
He's
that
got
out
a good
there.
set.
He has a good moveset, but he's just outclassed by a lot of other characters. However, the dude has had a pink costume from day one. He's been there since day one. He's actually, like, of all of the Smash characters, he is the only one to have not had any, next to, like, the Ice Climbers, has had, like, the biggest drought between his game coming out and the Smash games. We haven't had an F-Zero game in at least 17 years. Like, it's been a minute.
It's almost old enough to vote.
Almost.
How long we haven't had an F-Zero game.
Yeah. And I think the last one was a re-release, so it might not even count. But Captain Falcon, like, he's just cool. And he is a lot of fun to play.
And you only need to press one button and jump. That's
Yep.
Falcon.
The only move that
Punch.
matters is Falcon Punch.
Yep. Like, and just like, I don't know, his like, yeah, he's got Falcon Punch. Falcon Punch. He's got Falcon
You've
Kick.
got the
Falcon.
Falcon kick, and then the knee. The knee is important.
The
too.
knee is great. The one that I just call yes. It doesn't have a move name, but he just says yes every time he executes it.
The up air backflip kick is also real good.
Oh yeah, like Captain Falcon he's an okay character, but I think
He's got a good moveset.
He's on my list just because he's so much fun to play. And it is fun just having him run around in pink. I usually throw him in his pink outfit unless there's like a bunch of Kirbys and Jigglypuffs on the field. Just because this like giant rip dude in a pink bodysuit flame kicking people across the screen, like it just it strikes a chord. It's really satisfying.
Straight vibes.
Yeah, it's a good pick. He's fun.
He is a lot of fun.
Falcon.
And I love, not that it specifically matters, but yeah, some of his stage music, like the F-Zero music is honestly really good. So I'm always happy to hear Big Blue or Mute City come on.
I know it's
during a
strictly
match.
from Smash and Mario Kart.
That's about it. You're really not going to hear it anywhere else.
Not in an F-Zero game because they won't make one.
That's true. So that's my number 4.
All right, so I'm up.
Sean.
Okay.
Is it also Captain Falcon?
It is not Captain Falcon. He did not make my list.
Damn it.
See, I have one guess for you, Sean, that I know is going to be on there, but I don't. You're gonna pick it, but I don't.
What is it?
I don't want to guess too early. That's the thing.
You don't want to guess it too early.
I don't think they'd be this far down the list. I think they're going to be higher.
Who is it?
I don't want to say.
I have two other guesses, but I don't want to. I already gave away one of my guesses.
Did you?
Like all of my guesses are just really random. But I'm just gonna guess Star Fox.
I do like the Star Fox franchise. I do have a lot of fond memories of the Star Fox franchise, but no, Fox is not my number 4. My number 4 is he is from the Mario series. How about that?
Bowser.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess. I am also gonna guess Bowser. It's either Bowser or Luigi. Yeah, like that's don't know why. But those
all
are
right. I guess Bowser. You guess Luigi.
Okay, that's fair.
All right.
If you guess Bowser, you guess Luigi. I'm gonna guess Dr. Mario.
Dr. Mario's a great choice.
It's really Wario.
Oh,
Wario.
No way.
Okay.
I didn't think you would pick Wario.
Wario. He's so good. He gets a bite
win.
And he farts on people. It's funny.
Charging up that fart takes a lot of patience.
It really does.
But the payoff, so good.
Good.
It's so good.
And just the way he moves around the screen is absurd, and I love just how choppy and weird he is.
Yeah.
It's just a treat. He's the weirdest character in the game, probably next to Mr. Game & Watch. And he almost doesn't fit. He's just such a cool, weird dude. And he fits into sort of like that beefy, tanky role that nobody else on my list really does. So like Bowser was actually kind of close, honestly. But then I was like, no, Wario. I like Wario better. So
he's a good choice.
I didn't think you would pick Wario. Damn it.
Love that image.
Wow.
Oh yeah, see that's straight up him flying away from a fart.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's unedited. That's actual edit. All right, Reese, what's your number 4?
Guesses?
I don't think you'll do 2 Fire Emblems in a row. I'm gonna guess Rosalina.
I think you will do 2 Fire Emblems in a row. I'm gonna
Rosalina's a good choice.
I'm gonna guess Marth. Don't know why. Actually, no, I'm not gonna guess Marth. I'm gonna guess Robin.
I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna say Lucario.
Whoa.
Just completely out of the blue.
I'm not gonna say anything about Pokemon, but
Okay.
the number 4 that I have is actually Palutena.
Oh, nice choice.
I was thinking Pitt.
I think
real
that'd
close.
be a Tom Cadigan pick. Yeah.
It's I don't know, like one time, when people like try to fall off the map, right, or try to get back up after falling, I can't remember the controls for it, but the like when you I think it might be down something.
Down A?
The wings come out.
Oh yeah.
Like it's like literally like a god tier move where you're just like, no.
It's bullshit.
Yeah.
It's such a bullshit edge guard.
I would like you to.
Yeah.
She's a little slower, but once you get used to her in time, you can time her moves a little bit better.
Well,
So
Yeah.
and her recovery is really good too. Like she can
Yeah.
fly. You know, she's one of those characters that's just hard to ring out. On top of that, and her counter's really good.
yeah. Definitely fun. And
Yeah. And yeah, her smash attacks definitely hit hard.
Yeah.
Like if you pull them off, like they will send you flying.
Oh yeah.
I know that because of Tom Cadigan.
Like, mommy, sorry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There is that for sure.
Yeah.
I got her amiibo for $2 when Toys R Us went out of business.
Oh
my gosh. Nice snag.
Nice.
Wow, what a
have
deal.
her amiibo. I only have a couple of amiibos, but unfortunately I do not have hers. Yeah.
Sick.
Cool. Brian.
All right. Which one of your guesses do you think this placement is, Sean?
I'm
I think this is where Sheik is.
gonna put Greninja in this spot.
No, Greninja's higher.
I don't know. Greninja's new.
Greninja's higher.
I don't think Brian's got the connection with Greninja that he has with Osei Sheik.
Interesting. Reese,
But-
you have any guesses based on the Sean list?
Maybe this is where
those
the
are very
Richter
good.
Simon is.
Yeah, I think those are very good contenders. But I want to pick something different, and I don't think it's accurate at all. But whatever. I wrote down Mennonite for you at some point.
Okay.
I considered Mennonite. I honestly
Mennonite's a
did.
choice.
Okay. I was like, that's kind of an edgelord character.
Wow.
What? Do I come across as an edgelord? Wow.
Your characters.
I mean, kind of.
That's like a bad way. It's just like,
Oh,
it's like a
man.
little like goth bat.
It's all right. I insulted Fire Emblem. You can call me an edgelord. It's fine. No, so this is one of the Belmonts.
2 for 2.
So, Sean, you almost made a fatal error though. You should have just gone with the blue one. It's Richter.
That's fair. I thought about the blue one, but then I was like, he might do some really wacky shit here. So,
But I also don't like the 80s barbarian look.
yeah, that's true. That's true.
So I don't like the Simon one, but yeah, it's Richter. I usually don't go for like zone characters, but he's really fun. If you can get his axe throws and his boomerang and his whip going, like they just can't get near you. And he's a lot of fun. And
He's
he
one of
looks
those
cool.
like weapon guys that's really fun.
Yeah. And I also really love the Castlevania games, and Richter is by far my favorite Belmont, even though I haven't been able to find a playable emulation of Rondo of Blood, because the emulators you need to put you have to burn it to a CD and then play it from a CD.
Released it for Switch.
No,
Or
they have Dracula X,
Okay,
which was the
because,
Super
that's
NES one.
collection. Yeah, I don't
What's
know
that?
which one it is. I saw a couple of collections for Castlevania.
Well, the one released in America was Dracula X, which is like a very watered down version of Rondo of Blood, and they've changed things. Like the last battle with Dracula is totally different. Plus, like Rondo of Blood had like multiple paths available and like secret rooms and stuff, and that wasn't in Dracula X. But they've released like a version of it on PSP, and like other weird, like very niche limited releases. They just won't release it on Switch, and I want it. But
I wish they would release Alucard as a Smash character.
He was a top requested character for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'm surprised Richter got it over Alucard.
I think that's because they wanted, they brought in Simon, and I agree. Like I just prefer Richter's visual design over Conan the Barbarian with a whip. Honestly, that's the only thing about the overall design of the Castlevania games that always kind of confused me, was everything is very, Victorian and Dracula and that sort of situation. And then there's Simon.
It was the 80s.
Yeah, it was. But, like, it's just, he just sticks out like a sore thumb to me. This is odd.
You give Conan the Barbarian a whip, and that's basically the Simon design, yeah.
Yep.
It's dumb. I'm gonna fight all these monsters. I'm naked. I got a loincloth.
It's a
furry.
distraction.
Yeah.
Vampires won't be able to figure out where to bite me. They'll be too busy trying to decide.
Why you got so much? Oh, I'm gonna. Okay. Yeah, but Richter, he's cool.
Okay.
So Sean, number 3s.
Yeah.
Oh shit, number 3. Okay.
Yeah. We are advancing apace.
So if I give you the franchise, it would be way too easy.
Okay.
But I will say that he has been mentioned already in relation to my picks.
Well, it's not Captain Falcon because you said he's not on your list.
And it's not Waluigi because he's not in the game.
It's Bowser.
It's not Bowser. I will. Let me double check. Nobody shares a franchise.
Nobody shares a franchise?
They're all separate franchises.
Oh, on your list.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, well, wait a minute. If it's a character who was only the only representation, that opens up the choices, my friend. Not a ton, but it does open them up.
Reese, what did you guess?
I guess Star Fox before.
It's Fox then.
I'm gonna say Wolf. No. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Wolf.
I think it's Fox. Because you love Fox McCloud and James McCloud. Wolf! Fucking shit.
It's Wolf. He's just a little bit heavier than Fox. When it was Fox and Falco, I would play Falco more. And then when Wolf came out, I fell in love with him because he was just a little bit different. His side B, instead of just the straight shot, had the angle to it. He just hit just a little bit harder with his claws. I liked him. His tank looked different. And he had that sort of anti-hero thing going on. So
leather jackets.
Yeah, he's just such a cool dude. And just his fighting pose, like the whole shtick.
It's almost like Mantis Claw.
Yeah. Just a cool guy doing cool stuff.
I remember trying to unlock him in Smash 4 was a bitch. Like, not only was he one of the later characters, so it took you forever to do it, but I just had the hardest time beating him in the one-on-one to unlock him. Just don't know what it was.
It's a tough man.
Should get good. Have you considered getting good?
I have.
It is an option. You're right.
But I have not.
Oh, man, that's where you went wrong. You should have just followed through.
You know, when he's ready, he's ready.
And he's right. All right. So Reese,
All right, Reese.
can we guess the guests' third pick?
So far we've seen Palutena and Byleth.
Yeah.
And
We
when
know
I
there's at least
said-
one more Fire Emblem.
And when I said something about Pokemon, there was a comment about it. But we don't know if that was a man, fuck Pokemon, or if that was a man, we'll talk about Pokemon later. I'm sticking with my Lucario. I'm going Lucario. I'm doubling down again. I'm doing it.
Okay. I think if you pick a Pokemon character, a playable one in Smash, I would guess Mewtwo over or Pokemon Trainer.
Trainer
I'm gonna
does
go with
give you
Pokemon
options.
Trainer. Wait, are we counting Pokemon Trainer as one option?
I
they're
would,
they're listed as one option. I
it's
mean,
the
if you
character
wanna,
you would select, yeah.
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 Like,
All right.
it's-
I'm gonna guess Pokemon Trainer.
So that was what I was gonna guess. So I'm gonna guess
Don't go Pokemon just because
that this one is not Pokemon,
Damn it.
and I'm gonna go weird. I'm gonna say Isabel.
Ooh.
Okay.
Isabel's a
so
character?
Yes.
Isabel's probably one of my favorite characters of any franchise. However, I am awful with her at Smash. I
Okay.
just can't, I don't know what it is, but I have her little Mundo. I freaking love Animal Crossing, but that's just the one thing. But that was a good guess. No, it's not Pokemon either. It's actually Joker from.
Okay.
I think he's super versatile, and I like the gun. Also, summoning Arsene is really cool because it's probably one of my favorite designs for Persona demon.
Yep.
So, oh yeah,
I gotta play Persona games. I do
Yeah.
like Joker though.
Yeah,
I love Persona.
I have never played a Persona game ever.
What?
No, not even once. But
Me neither.
the character designs are always just so eye-catching.
Yep.
Mhm.
You see, just pick a character, doesn't really matter who. But then it's
Yeah.
just okay, yeah, what are they from? What do they do? What's up with this?
Yeah. Well, they've had the same artist, I think, for almost all of them, right?
Mhm.
Yep. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I grew up with 3. I have some of the. I think I have 2 as well for PS2, and then Devil Survivor, I think, which is kind of an offshoot of Persona.
Which isn't Persona an offshoot of Shin Megami Tensei?
Yep, they're all from
Yes.
SMT, so I like SMT too. I think Persona has a little bit more flair as far as designs, and the story is just really wacky. So, but they're all pretty wacky. But yeah, 3, 4, and 5 are my close to my heart. So, yeah. Joker.
Like it.
Getting our
I did
first DLC
when Joker was
character.
first released. Yeah, I definitely played a lot of Joker. He runs like a ninja. So
Yeah, and he's got a mask too. So.
yeah, he's cool. Good pick.
All right, Brian.
All right, guess my number 3.
Okay.
Which one
All
did
right,
I put at 3?
So based on my list, assuming it's correct, this is where. See, Mega Man means more to Brian. So for people who don't see this, Sheik, Mega Man, and Greninja were my last 3 picks for Brian. Brian has played a lot more Mega Man than anything else ever. So I think this is where Greninja lands. I think Ian talked me into that actually from the last round. This is where Greninja lands.
Okay.
And
Ian,
then
what do you think?
And then Sheik would be number 2, and then Mega Man's going to be number 1.
Okay. Ian?
Well, I think. See, I don't know if he's just gonna throw us and Greninja's gonna be an honorable mention or what.
There's no way. It's a frog ninja.
Like,
Get out of here.
Like it's
Get
either
out of here.
like yeah, you know what? I'm gonna also go Greninja.
Okay.
All right.
Reese, person who knows me the least out of this group.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I did mention Mennonite earlier, but as we get closer to just like the first one, I don't think it's gonna be Mennonite, but I did have Sheik and Sephiroth on the list, so probably Sheik, right? Did we already cover this?
I mean, Sheik hasn't been put on Brian's
mentioned
list
yet,
yet.
Yeah.
Heavy emphasis on the yet, I believe.
Yeah.
So yeah, I picked Cloud and I picked Richter.
Yep.
Listen, I was an edgelord in high school. Okay,
Who was?
liking ninjas doesn't necessarily mean edgy. Okay, but my number 3, you're all wrong. It's not in Sean's guesses. My number 3
it's
is
Joker,
Link.
isn't it? Ah, okay.
It's
Link.
Link.
Okay.
Wow. I didn't
So-
think you liked Link that much.
I love Link. Link was my main in the OG.
Sure.
He, even though he was like the slowest, and I think he was like ranked pretty low, I think, in the tier list for the OG.
Well, yeah, it's because he didn't
But-
have any of his his side B. Didn't have the bow.
He
Or
didn't have the bomb.
He had the didn't have the bomb. That's what it was, and that
Yeah.
changed it. And his side.
Oh no, wait, he had the bomb. He didn't have the
He had
bow.
the
Remote
bow.
Yeah,
bomb.
that's
He didn't
right.
have
You were
the
right.
remote bomb. He had
Yeah.
just
Because
had the
neutral B wasn't a thing yet, not until
Yeah.
melee.
Yeah. So his moveset had not matured yet.
But he's got such great zoning. He's got excellent smashes up close. Later on, he got the double smash side. He's so fun. I think he was definitely a good template for a lot of the other sword users that came out later, and for good reason.
Well, he was the first. He was the first sword user. And
Yeah.
I think Marth. I always forget that Marth was one of the OG characters as well. I take that back.
Marth and Roy.
Well,
No,
Link,
weren't
Link
they
was
in?
in.
They were in melee.
Link
Yeah.
was in OG.
Link was in OG.
Marth and Roy came in melee.
Melee. Yeah. But yeah,
Oh, that's right.
I don't really like the remote bomb as much. I like the other bomb because you could like hold on to it and time it and then throw it. I really loved him in Brawl as well. But yeah, Link, I like and like Richter, he's another like arsenal zoning character, very similar, and I love both of them, but Link, because he has a sword, gets the edge on Richter.
No, I like my Brian list better than Brian's list.
Yep.
The edge.
Well,
Plot twist. Sean's got the better Brian list.
Yeah, I've
than
got the better
rest.
Brian list. Brian's list is wrong.
Look, there have been times where we've done this show and the predictions that you guys have made for me, I'm like, shit, I should have picked that. Like, my friends
so
are
now
making
it's really a question
more-
of which one did he not pick of those three?
that.
Because those three are all 100% valid.
Oh yeah, very.
Interesting. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
So
okay.
Ian, you're number 3.
My number 3. All right.
I think it's gonna be Ridley.
Okay.
I want some context before I start throwing out one of 82 or one of 80 names because we already have 2.
Okay. Okay. All right. So I will put out here. I did not limit myself to one per franchise in this, in my lists.
But there's only one F-Zero character, Ian.
So it's another Pokemon, so it's Yoshi.
Oh my god.
It took me a second. Like, wait.
Incredible.
Oh man, would Ian go for the Super Troll and pick both Pikachu and Pichu?
I
I
will
think you'd be
say,
stupid because
I-
Pichu is by far an inferior character.
yeah, I
Okay,
will
I'm
say,
gonna guess-
I do not like Pichu at all. So Pichu will not be appearing on these lists.
Reese, what are you gonna say?
I'm gonna guess Jigglypuff.
Okay.
That's a TCAD choice.
It's definitely, like one of our friend Tom, definitely top tier on his list.
I think because it's such a strong TCAD choice, you're probably annoyed by it that you don't even want to play it. So I'm gonna guess.
The reverse psychotic.
I'm gonna guess Incineroar.
Incineroar. Okay.
I'm gonna go. I thought Brian was gonna go the safe bet. I'm gonna go Pokemon Trainer because it's 3-in-1.
Okay. Okay. All right. So
and we could all just be wrong.
Oh, and Ian is known to be stupid and pick things that are kind of technically wrong. So yeah, Pokemon Trainer.
That's not kind of technical. Get out of here.
You're wrong.
Get out of here, guy with the wrong list.
Yeah, it's three characters in one.
Okay. So I respect all of those guesses with the exception of Incineroar. I think Incineroar is dumb.
What?
Yeah, well
Why?
then, well, good thing I changed it to Pokemon Trainer.
You and me both.
Like that, like there are 600 Pokemon they can pick from, and instead of going like Tyranitar, who is fucking Godzilla, first, they went with one of the two Luchador Pokemon.
He's a wrestler.
Yeah, but like Hawlucha would have been a much better choice. You want a wrestler? Get me some Hawlucha. Get me a Luchador bird.
Well, I think they were going for one of the new characters for.
They were, yeah.
Like was it Sword and Shield that came out at that time?
No, it was 3 years ago. So it was Sun and Moon.
Sun and Moon.
Yeah,
Sun and Moon.
And yeah, he was new for Sun and Moon. So yeah,
And I know.
Yeah, I think they're just trying to time.
Marina, because you can't walk with Primarina.
Yeah.
What was the other one? Oh wait, Rowlet would have been cool.
Rowlet was the
Like,
one I
does it fly?
chose. Yeah, like
Yeah.
Rowlet would have been a good choice. But anyway, they're all good choices except for Incineroar. Not a fan of Incineroar.
Whatever.
My number 3 will annoy all of you. My number 3 is Marth.
All right, I knew Marth was going to be on your list,
Oh my
but
god.
that had nothing to do
Yeah.
with picking multiple ones in one.
Yeah, this was
Okay,
a.
no,
This was.
You haven't
a
picked
red
a
herring.
Fire Emblem.
As
This
long
was red
as it's
herring.
not
Oh.
Crom or Ike.
Oh, Crom Reich. Jesus.
So
But I think Ike might be the other Fire Emblem character.
So for me,
We'll
what
see.
I like about Marth is that he was like Captain Falcon. He was one of the characters. He's probably the first character on this list after Captain Falcon that no one, when the Melee came out in America, almost no one had played a Fire Emblem game. Marth's appearance in Melee was really what made us like, wait, what games is this dude
Yeah.
from? Give us
Yeah,
those.
it was the introduction to the West.
Yeah.
What was
And-
that? Shadow Dragon?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like
The
a
Game Boy one?
16-bit game.
Yeah, it was a Game Boy
Otherwise-
game. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
where you played as Lyn at the beginning.
yeah.
Yeah.
And but instead, like, our introduction was this mostly silent golden sword wielding prince, and we're just like, wait, what's this dude's deal? And yeah, and next to Link, like this, like, and Marth's appearance, as we know now with the proliferation of Fire Emblem characters, if Link was sort of the prototype sword guy, Marth was the mass production template. Like, half of the Fire Emblem characters are based on Marth in some way. Even like Shulk and Sora are similar to Marth in some ways. Like, they're all based on. It's like, well, okay, well, how do we
Take it
do?
back.
No,
Shulk, wait.
no.
They're
See,
different
well, because
characters.
no, hear me out. It's because like Link is being his own character. Like, he uses a sword. His sword's the primary, but he's got a bunch of other weapons. Marth was the first pure swordsman. And so they kind of had to like base everybody off of that idea in the game. That said, yeah, Shulk is not a Fire Emblem character. He's a fast sword guy, but he doesn't play like any of the Fire Emblem characters. He is distinct.
Marth sucks.
But no, Marth, and one of the, like, it sort of started in the original in Melee when it came out. But he was also the first one to have like a percussion point on his hits. Like, he was
Yeah.
like, you had
The
to.
tip.
It was the tip or nothing. Just the tip
Mhm.
with Marth.
Just the tip.
Well, yeah,
That's
no,
right.
he was like, you wanted to be. He's not quite a zone character, but he has a very specific threat range where if you get hit, you're done. That's it.
Mhm.
Because he'll hit you 8 times and smash you off the stage. So,
Hmm.
and by extension, I'll also put this out here. I did not pick any Echo fighters specifically. So, like, Marth and Lucina are almost the same. The only real difference between the two is the percussion point
The
on the
tip.
sword is different.
Yeah.
Lucina, it's the same damage all over the sword. Less, but more consistent. Whereas Marth is all on the point.
So no Roy or Crom. Because Crom is like a
Crom is the weirdest Echo fighter of them all, because he's an Echo fighter for 3 different characters, sort of.
yeah, he's like Roy and Marth.
And Ike.
Well, Roy and
All-
Ike, really.
Yeah, like all rolled into one. Like,
Yeah.
he's like Roy. He's specifically an Echo fighter of Roy, but he has some of Ike's moveset and power.
Yeah.
But he's got Marth's reach. Like,
Yep.
what is Crom? Is the eternal Smash
That's what he
question
is.
at this point. But no, so my number 3, Marth. Yep. Whenever I'm playing and everyone's like, all right, what Smash characters is Ian gonna play this time? I usually start with Marth and just work my way through.
Like it.
I hate Marth for a number of reasons. Mel and I had a roommate at one point who only picked Marth, pretty much. And he admitted that he picked Marth because he heard he was the best character, which just makes me hate it on that level. But also, like, the fact that we just talked about how many Echo fighters there are of this character, it like opened the door for a bunch of Fire Emblem clones. And now there's like more Fire Emblem characters than almost any other franchise. Just annoying. Because that's so many
Brian,
slots. That's so many slots that they could have like made any other character, and they're just Marth clones.
But Brian, two things: blue hair and blue armor.
I actually liked Roy better in Melee than Marth because Marth was too chromatic.
So red hair and blue armor.
Now we like the red hair. Okay, red is our new favorite color. Got it.
No, I just like some contrast to the character design instead of blue on blue on blue.
All right.
Yeah, I like how I dress. I wear like
Solid color, like green pants, green shirt, green earrings. Like that's
No,
I'm literally like a me. Like in real life.
I mean, I wear mostly black and blue every day of my life, but in a character that I'm gonna have to stare at for a while, blue on blue gets a little old.
You picked
Why you changing
Richter.
color?
That's why they have 8 different skins that you can wear for all the
Yeah,
variety.
But I got sick of playing against him, so I didn't want to be him. I wasn't gonna become what I hated.
That's fair. That's fair.
I will say, like, I do one thing that does get me about some of the Fire Emblem characters, like Lucina is the one that gets me in particular. Is Lucina when you change her her like outfit, what you're really doing is you're picking who her mom was. Which is weird because her hair. Yes, because her hair.
You get to pick whoever marries Crom becomes Lucina's mom. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So when you're picking
Yeah.
hair color, you're picking her mom's hair color.
Oh.
Yeah. It doesn't change in game, like in the actual game.
It's
but
blue all the time in game.
It's kind of funny because
Yeah.
there's only like 3 or 4 people, and Olivia is the correct choice. But anyway.
Good to know.
All right.
Noted.
So that's number 3s. We have cleared out half
Okay.
of what we got going.
I did
on
know
so
you were
far.
gonna pick Marth, Ian, so that's
Yep.
that's a ding for me.
Yep. All right. So
All right, whose turn is it?
It
Reese.
is Reese's. Your number 2.
Any guesses?
Okay.
Robin.
Triple down, Lucario.
Okay, all right. I will give you a hint, Sean. It is not a Pokemon. I have no Pokemon in my top 5.
I take it back.
Okay.
No, you
So,
tripled
if
down.
That helps.
Not
that I have anything against Pokemon. I'm just not good with them.
You had a pretty visceral reaction to Ian saying something negative about Shulk. So I'm gonna go with Shulk.
I'm going with Robin. Because you like magic.
Let's see.
And you like Fire Emblem.
Let's see. It wasn't. I know it's not Ike now.
Yeah, it's not Ike. It's not Ike.
Let's see.
Oh, Mel's guessing Hero. From Dragon
I haven't played
Quest.
Hero yet. I gotta start playing all these DLC characters.
He's got some spells.
I'm gonna go weird. I'm gonna say it's Snake.
Ooh.
Snake is almost no one's favorite character, but there's always a shot.
I don't think I've ever played Snake, so yeah. We just talked about it, so I feel like y'all are gonna have a rage quit. But it's Lucina.
Fuck Lucina.
It's a Fire Emblem character, but it's Lucina.
That's okay.
So
Yep.
yeah, I just think she's more fun than Marth. I don't have anything against Marth, but
I do.
both aesthetically and like I also like that the damage is pretty across the board on her sword instead of like, I don't want to have to deal with just the two.
That's fair.
But,
That's a fair
yeah,
thing.
so yeah. But yeah, no, it's Lucina. I love her. She's great. She's basically she's definitely an Echo character because in Awakening, if you ever played it, she pretends to be Marth. She's like, I'm Marth from the future. And it's like, you're not Marth.
Yep.
So, yeah.
I hate Lucina.
It's like female Marth, but I don't know. I just like her personality and stuff. And like, I love flipping around with her. So, in games.
Well, but it sounds like you like her in Fire Emblem, not.
I like her in Smash too.
Look.
Just.
Look, man.
I
Like,
like her
why did you decide to try and play Cloud when he came out? You pick your Smash character first because you love the franchise they're
But
from.
she's literally just Marth with worse.
No,
like
the damage is spread across the sword.
Yeah.
Who cares? It's the same.
All of us care.
Oh,
I like
word.
the balance better.
That's why, like, she's part of the reason where I was like, this is the last straw. I'm like thoroughly sick of Fire Emblem characters because, like, Roy when he was released was slightly different from Marth because he hit harder and his counter was stronger.
Yep.
Ike had like a big heavy hitting move set and he could launch people like nobody else. And then Lucina came out and it's just like, that's literally just Marth. And then Crom came out, and I was just like, we're going too far with this Marth clone thing. It's like,
because I'm like, why do you have Crom and Lucina? Stop this madness.
Yeah, you have Lucina, her dad, and the guy she pretended to be.
No, well, she's related to Marth. I
Yes.
think it's like her great granddad or something.
It's true.
I can't remember.
It's true.
Yeah, she's related to Marth, so.
I'm
I don't know. I can't remember about Ike. I think they're all technically related. But,
more or less. It's royalty, like what you don't do.
Each Fire Emblem game has so many characters, and they just keep picking the ones that are Marth.
I know. I mean, okay, no, Lucina is the exception for me to that rule, but there are a lot of really cool characters that they could have added. Just even like flair wise, like Laszlo, also Inigo is his other name because he's in multiple games, but like he would be a really cool fighter because he could do like dance stuff. So I don't know.
I think you're fine. Don't let Brian get to you.
I'm not mad at you.
That's my one Echo fighter.
His
I'm mad at
list isn't
Nintendo.
even accurate anyways. We've established this. His list is wrong.
No, my list is the most accurate. All right. Speaking of my list, my number 2. Who is it?
I'm gonna go with Mega Man. I'm gonna go with
So you think it's Mega Man, then Sheik, and Greninja falls off?
I think so. I think Greninja at this point may have made an honorable mention, but I don't think Greninja is top tier anymore.
I'm gonna go Sheik again.
I'm gonna go Greninja. I think Mega Man falls off. I don't think Mega Man's good enough in Smash for Brian to love him that much. I think if Link takes the place of, I think if Link and Richter take the place of the zoner like shooter fighter, I think that pushes Mega Man out. So I'm gonna go Greninja here.
Interesting. I like hearing your theory, right or wrong. The correct answer is Greninja.
God,
number 2.
damn it.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a ninja. He's a frog.
Yeah.
He's blue.
Yeah.
And he's got an amazing final smash. So I always love like the combo final smashes, whether it's like Link's or Ike's Grand Ether. Like, they're awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Also, it looks like he's dropping a smoke bomb in this with the blue smoke.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it does.
Perfect.
I'm happy that Greninja made the list because it keeps my original predictions intact so far. Though it does, there is your number 1.
It's gotta be Sheik.
Your number 1. I think it's got to be Sheik. But I had another pick that is not represented yet.
We're not talking about my number 1. We're talking about my number 2.
But okay, fine.
Ninjas, frogs. And when I played Y after Greninja was introduced, and like shortly after it was released, and I definitely picked Froakie, knowing that it would turn into a ninja frog. So, yep. Thank you, Greninja.
Going in with that knowledge is important.
Yeah. Thank you, Smash, for giving me that sneak preview. But fuck you, Smash, for putting in too many Marth clones.
Wow.
Pick any other character. Any other fucking Fire Emblem character. Stop cloning Marth.
Wow.
Yeah.
So salty.
He's...
You want to hug it out, buddy? Like I'll hop in my car after this is done and I'll drive over. We can hug it out.
What I want to do is I want to take all the Marth clones and put them on a board and just start throwing knives at them.
Yeah.
So sick of Marth.
All right.
You're just a bitter man.
Ian.
Got PTSD from losing to Marth.
All right, my number 2. Who is my number 2? Okay. My number
Crom.
2.
No, you said no echoes.
I did. Yeah, my primary list is no echoes.
I think I know where we're going then. I'm gonna go without any context, Robin.
Okay. Yeah, I will say it is a character that we have mentioned. We've talked about this character so far.
Well, we've talked about all the Fire Emblem
I'm
characters.
gonna say that it's Samus or Pitt.
Okay.
I think it's Bowser.
Okay.
No, you hate grapple characters. You hate Incineroar.
You don't know.
So
I hate
you said you hated the Luchador.
I hate grapple characters, but I love Captain Falcon, the guy with the aerial grapple.
That's true, but he's got Falcon Punch.
Yeah.
I think it could be another Fire Emblem character.
Okay.
I don't think you're above putting 2 in a row.
Okay. Mel's guessing Snake. Okay.
Who's the one with the dragon arm? Like
that is
the
Corrin.
white.
That's Corrin.
Corrin.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Corrin,
guess
yeah.
Corrin.
Okay. All right. So I want to give Reese a lot of credit. All of your guesses are characters that I like to play, but I'm bad at. Like whenever I play Pitt, it's just Pitt spam all day. Like I'm not actually good with him. I'm just annoying with him.
Yeah.
And same with Samus. Like Samus, like I I'm decent with the charge attack, but that's it. The rest of her moveset, I suck. So, like, I don't have as much fun with them as I want, so I don't play them a ton. But you're all wrong. My number 2 is Falco Lombardi.
Oh, okay.
Going back to similar sort of situation to what Sean was saying with Wolf, like, I like Fox, but I like that Falco hit a little harder. And I like that even when he first came out in Melee, he was just like, all of his moves were a little bit different than Fox, even though they all looked the same. And then as the series has gone on, the divergence has gotten greater and greater. So they're not just direct clones of each other anymore. But yeah, I like that he was a bird. I like that he's a falcon. And I like that he was
Got the bird thing.
Yeah, a little bit slower, but a little bit harder than Fox. And that just I've always enjoyed playing him.
He's awesome. He's tough though, because like his drop speed is so fast. Like you can just fall off the stage.
Oh yeah, many
and
times.
Not realize it.
So many times. Yeah. Like there are so many times I've side B'd off the stage and then we're just done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and before you can even do, sometimes like you like move off the stage like trying to like hit somebody with an aerial, and before you can charge up and do the up B back, you've already fallen off the stage.
Oh yeah, I've fallen off the stage while charging his up B so many times.
Yeah, he's ridiculously fast to drop.
Just funny because he's a bird. He should weigh less than the fox.
Yeah, he should have a better glide than Fox, but what? It's fine.
What you gonna do?
Yeah. Good pick.
All
right. So now we're at Sean.
Yeah.
All right. So do you guys want a hint before we start guessing?
Sure.
Yeah. So let's see.
Okay.
If we know it won't be Star Fox, Mario, or Zelda.
Yeah, because there's no repeats.
This is my Fire Emblem representation.
Corrin. Gotta be Corrin then.
If it's fucking Marth, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Please don't say Ike.
I feel like Corrin's a solid choice.
I'm gonna guess Ike. I'm gonna go all in on Ike.
Okay.
All right, so we've got 2 Corrins and an Ike.
Oh yeah, shit.
Yeah.
I forgot to do this during mine, but yeah, here's my Marth amiibo. As long as we're showing off amiibos, forgot to pop him up here during my pick. But do go on, Sean.
So why so quick to the Corrin?
I just know that you like Corrin. In most of the amiibo related stuff we've done, Corrin's been the choice.
It's true. She's barefoot. She's rocking around barefoot and turning into a dragon arm and punching people and with the spear thing. And she's just got she has her sword, but then she has that really unique lance weapon.
Chainsaw sword.
Yeah. She is still a Fire Emblem character that uses a sword, but she's one of the most unique of them. And she does things in a very different way. I really like the way she moves around the stage, where she like plants herself into the ground and then flings herself around.
I just realized the image because I was a little late putting it up, but
good work, Ark.
Corn.
Because I literally said corn like 5 seconds ago.
Because that's what my amiibo's name is corn.
Yep.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Do you play as female Corrin or male Corrin?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
same.
good.
Exclusively female Corrin. Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I have the male amiibo because the female one's hard to come by.
Yeah,
it's because it's better.
Open.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I bought it off of like Mercari or something, and it was actually a reasonable price instead of the I think she was like $100 on Amazon at one point, and I was like, no.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
bueno.
so
No.
I bought her for like 30 or 35, I think. open box.
I
I
don't
was
think
like, okay.
I don't think when I played Fates that I ever played Dude Corrin. I think every time I played, I was always Lady Corrin.
Oh no, I played both because I played it so many times. But I never keep the name as Corin if it's a dude. So
Do you change it to
Maybe
corn
get corn.
Corn.
The
Corn.
K.
with a K?
No,
The
I think
patron
it's
saint of
something
Porcon
or
Tech.
something.
I will say corn is one of the Fire Emblem characters I don't mind because it's like branching out and have a like totally different play style.
Yeah,
It's a very different play style. Yeah, if you weren't
not a Marth clone.
yeah, if you were to be like, yeah, this is just a sword fighter from any different game, you'd never be like, oh yeah, this is Fire Emblem.
Yeah,
you would never put
cool.
that together. She's just different. So yeah, that's my number 2. So now we
Sweet.
are on to honorable mentions, starting
Honorable
with Brian.
mentions. Yeah.
Honorable mentions. So, how did Arc do these? Is it individual pictures for each one?
It looks like it, yes.
Okay.
And it's
I guess just
like
throw one up and I'll
yeah.
see which one it is.
It's just numbered HM04.
How many do we each have?
I actually have a bunch this time because the roster's so
4.
big.
I have
5.
Damn.
Okay.
Okay, so I thought of some other ones after I already sent the list to Arc, so I'm just gonna like say them.
You mention them.
That's fine.
That's fair. That's fine. Honorable mentions, it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, but yeah, so let's see. So we'll throw up the one that is labeled HM04-Brian.png.
Sounds right.
It's a blue boy.
Okay.
To no one's great surprise.
Which blue boy is it?
The blue boy.
There's a lot of blue boys in Smash. I'm waiting for it to come up in the stream
The blue
before I talk about it.
boy.
Oh, there's
Who
Mega
is-
Man,
Who is a man.
the blue bomber. So Sean's theory that I wouldn't pick too many zoning Arsenal characters in my main list was right. Link and Richter definitely took those spots. I do really love Mega Man, though. He's a lot of fun. And I love all the throwbacks to the previous games with his various attacks. Like all of his attacks are just different items that you steal from bosses and the other games, and I love it. Yeah, so that's my number. That's one. Where's the next one?
I appreciate with Mega Man that they avoided like a lot of similarities with Samus. They were just like, it's not just little boy Samus.
Yeah, he's very distinct.
Yeah.
Like even his throw is a Guts Man. Like he just like picks you up like he does with the Guts Man thing and throws you. All right, Falco. Yeah, like Ian said, Falco. In Melee, Falco was actually one of my mains for a little while, but the drop speed was just so hard to deal with, especially in Melee where everything is sped up. So I wasn't very good with him. Mel is guessing Pac-Man. I do love Pac-Man. He's not in my honorable mentions. I usually pick him as a troll character because he's weird. And I just like do his side B and like do like weird angle shoots. Wait, that's not me.
No, it's not. Ignore that.
I know one of
Don't worry about that.
Sean's honorable mentions.
Don't worry about that. I actually didn't even see what it was. I just saw it was the wrong one.
I saw it.
So what's your next one?
I don't know. That's what I'm waiting for.
Let's see what's your next one. It's some. Oh, this one's not actually blue.
What?
Yeah. Believe it.
Was it Marth all along?
No,
Marth would
Pitt.
be one of his honorable mentions.
Marth is blue all over.
Marth is totally blue.
Pitt. Pitt was my favorite character in Brawl. It was my main. I got obsessed with Pitt. I got obsessed with Kid Icarus for a while, and I kept like playing emulations of it. That game's fucking hard. Brokenly hard.
The original one?
Yeah, the NES one.
Oh yeah, I never
Game's
played that.
ridiculous.
I never played that one. I just played.
It is so hard.
The 3DS one.
I got to like. Sorry, I keep interrupting you.
No, go. It's your. I mean, it's your. The floor is yours. I'm the one who's just like, yeah, but let me tell you what I think.
Yeah. Yeah. Pitt is awesome. I stopped kind of using him in Ultimate because there's so many new characters. And I don't know. I I think I played him too much in Brawl that I kind of got burned out on him. And the fact that I couldn't beat the original NES game is so hard. All right, and my last one must be
Marth.
No,
Just
faster than Marth.
Just rounding out all the blue characters, really.
It's
Just,
Sonic. Yeah, Sonic. He's just fun on some of the bigger stages. I just like running back and forth with him because like he can hit you and then run in front of you where you're gonna be. Like he's just so flippin' fast.
Well, that's his catch. Is like he's actually really hard to use on some of the smaller stages because you'll just run out of room.
Yeah, you'll just run off the stage. I don't like that most of his special attacks, his B attacks, are all like Sonic spins. That's a little boring, but other than that, he's fun. That's it for me.
All right.
Nice.
All right, so let's see. I'm not sure. I think I know what order these ended up in. For my honorable mentions, I think this is the most honorable mentions I've done,
I can check that.
which is rare.
While you
I
go.
usually have like 3 or 4. I think 5 is my top. So let's see. So my 5th honorable mention, Lucina, amiibo present. Because she is just Marth but with a different sword. So yeah, for all the reasons we've mentioned. Number 4, our boy Link. This one's in the green tunic, which is why he won't show up on the screen. He'll just kind of be this transparent thing back here. There we go. But yeah, the original swordsman. And yeah, he's still good. Like I love like his up B. I love the helicopter jump. Like it's just great. Just so many times that you can just catch somebody in that and just spin them around and watch them fly.
Technically, you've had 5 honorable mentions twice before.
Oh, I have? Okay. And then, let's see, number 3, Crom, whose amiibo...
I knew Crom would be there somewhere.
Whose amiibo I don't have. But yeah, I don't tend to play Crom a lot, because I usually just play one of the characters he's based on. So, like, he doesn't get a lot of rotation with me, but for the same reason, like, I like him. He is fun.
Is Roy also one of your honorable mentions?
My number 2 is Roy.
Fuck you, man. You have literally all of them.
I didn't think somebody else liked Fire Emblem as much as I did.
Oh yeah, no.
Fuck all your characters except Link.
This is why they're in my honorable mentions, because I knew I couldn't do this to my primary list. And yeah, Roy made it. Roy made it down into the honorable mentions because yeah, he started out as a Marth clone. Then he wasn't even in the game, and then because he wasn't in Brawl at all. I don't think.
Yeah, it's almost like they're like, oh, having 2 characters so similar to each other, it's almost pointless. Let's not do it.
But we're gonna keep Luigi.
They brought it back and they tripled down.
No, Luigi's so different. What are you talking about?
Well,
now, if you were to say Dr. Mario, then you could have an argument.
Who they also did get rid of. They actually, that was the wacky thing with Brawl, was they actually got rid of a bunch of characters, and then they brought them back for 4. But yeah, Roy is now a distinct character. He works differently than Marth does now. But yeah, when he was first released in Melee, he was just kind of a Marth clone.
Just make them alternate palettes for Marth. Like, why are they different characters?
Because they're different characters. They're not even in the same game.
Yeah, but they play the same.
And then
so do Link, Young Link, and Toon Link.
Exactly.
I only picked one Link.
And
so far,
my number 1 honorable mention, who I don't have an amiibo for, is Luigi. That Luigi. Because I've always
dodging away from a fart cloud too.
Yeah. And part of what really got me was in Brawl when they introduced the final smash. Like his final smash was just the one where he just stunned everybody and he could just one-shot people off the stage.
The negative zone?
The negative zone. The fact that you could kill people with his taunt. Like
Oh, the
the
kick.
little shoe kick, that technically was enough, and it was just such an fu to kill people with. He's actually he's on my honorable mentions list because I used to be better with him in like Melee and Brawl, but the way that they've changed his recovery and the fact that you can just like drop him on his head and he won't do anything for a couple seconds, he self-stuns. I'm not good at getting around that. I know it's my fault that it happens, but I'm not good enough to like not do it. So he's slipped down my list a little bit, but I always have a special place in my heart for Luigi. And those are my honorable mentions.
Is the best between Luigi and Mario?
I would say, see, I
Luigi.
don't like
I'm
Mario's
just
like
talking like
water pack.
character-wise.
Yeah.
Like, I just every time growing up, even just like SNES, I'm like, I'm picking Luigi.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I was
same.
usually player 2 because I'm not that great at Mario, so it was up to whoever was playing Mario to actually get us through the game. So yeah, Luigi all the way.
All right, so my two. Go ahead and throw one up for me.
All right.
Is one of them
yes.
Snake?
Not this one.
Oh no,
One
wait, this
is
is
not
Bowser
Snake.
Jr., right?
Yeah, so Bowser Jr. I find his playstyle really fun, and I also really appreciate that all of his skins are all different.
Yeah.
It's not just color swaps; it's all of the 8 children, which is really fun.
Yeah.
I don't play him enough for him to make the top list, but he's a lot of fun, and he's another one of those like heavier characters that has a little bit of mobility. And then we talked so much shit about this man, but I think he's fun. I think he's hilarious. I think he's a great addition. I think Incineroar's fantastic.
Okay, you say man, and I say that's not a man.
That is a furry.
Are you seeing these pectorals and this back muscle? Look at this boy.
That is not a man.
He's pretty ripped.
I find it very unnerving. I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I'll say
Yeah.
I think part of my problem with Incineroar in general is just for when he was revealed, I thought he was going to be like in Sun and Moon. I thought he was going to be just another firefighting character, the fourth firefighting starter we've had, and I was just so tired of that at that point. Technically he's Fire Dark, but has a bunch of fighting moves still.
So this is coming from the guy who picked all the Marth clones.
Yes.
For his honorable mention.
Yes.
For honorable mentions.
Honorable mentions.
Interesting.
But like, so I've never liked Incineroar, even in the OG, even in his original series. So that's the source of a lot of my hate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm like, why do we have another fire Pokemon in the starters that the final form is a two-legged Pokemon? I don't want a two-legged Pokemon. I just want a big tiger. Like, is that so much to ask for?
See, I didn't come at this from a place of playing the Pokemon games. I was like, I'm a Smash player who's just like, all right, dope, a wrestler, like that's cool. So I didn't have the emotional connection to the original Pokemon game. So I understand your frustration, but I like him. He's fun.
Do you maybe understand my frustration with like having the same character being re-released with a different?
No,
skin?
your entire list consists of blue characters.
Yeah, I still don't know where you're coming from.
They're all different.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't like him before you even played him because it was a fire and a fighting, and yet the characters you love to play and put on your list all of the same moveset. Not all of them, but Marth, Palutena, Crom, and Roy.
Most of them.
They all have the same moveset.
That way, whenever he picks one up, he can just play them. He knows.
Yeah.
But do you see how this?
It's
None of them are
consistency.
Razzle Cats, so.
Okay, so, all right, Reese, what are your honorable mentions?
Probably Marth, Crom, and Roy.
because none of those are on my honorable mention.
Aha.
Yeah, I don't know.
Good.
Did y'all find pictures?
Let's see. Looks like I've got 2 with pictures, so we'll put up those. Looks like okay.
I've got 4 honorable mentions. Caffeine's wearing off. Yeah, Toon Link is one of my honorable mentions. I think Toon Link, I like all of the links, honestly, but I think Toon Link is the most fun out of the links for me because he's so small and you can just like flip around on the map and shoot things from afar. He doesn't do a lot of damage, but I used to play him a lot when we would have like 4 people playing all at once because I'm like, I can go high and flip around and you can't hit me. And I'd wait for everyone else to like kill each other. So yeah, no, he's like a really zippy and fun character and he's adorable. I love Woodwinker.
So is
Which color do you use?
Usually I use green or purple.
so is
yeah.
number 1 is your number 1 honorable mention Young Link? Because that I honestly never understood.
No, so it's just Toon Link, and then my second one was I don't know if you have the image.
Yep.
Pure, yeah. So,
this is the one that I alluded to that I haven't played enough and I don't have the amiibo.
Yeah, no, I figured that's what you were talking about, and I was like, I'm not gonna say anything. Yeah, no, it's super fun. Actually, this is one of the more recent ones that I started playing.
What are their names?
It's Pyrrha and Mithra.
And Mithra, yeah, Pyra
there we go.
and
Thank you.
Mythra.
My brain went to D&D for some reason, so I haven't played fully. I've like watched people play Xenoblade 2. I've only played the first one. I'm trying to wait until I can get a physical copy, but they're like crazy expensive right now for some reason. But yeah, no, I love the character designs and the big sword is like really fun to play with. Definitely like a harder hitter than I normally play with. So definitely like kind of fun to spruce it up. I'm not as good with it because it is newer, so I'm still figuring it out, but it is really fun.
Ryan has my copy of Xenoblade 2. It's the only Xenoblade game that I've actually played.
I do?
Yeah, I gave it to you at Friend Fair house.
Oh.
It's in your Switch case.
I've got the definitive
right.
one. I was looking at like 2, even on Amazon, it's like a solid $15 more than it was when it was released. So I'm like, why?
That's bizarre.
Like a couple months ago, it was like $100, and I'm like, I'm not paying that. So I'm just waiting until it gets like almost the original price, and I'm like, fine, whatever. But
yeah, it's one of the only games that I've played through and beaten recently because I don't complete games all that often. Xenoblade 2 is great. Combat system takes a long time to get used to, but good times.
Nice. Yeah, I really like the Xenoblade world, at least from the first one. So, and then I have 2 other ones for honorable mention. One of them, or the next one, would be Kirby.
Kirby,
which is like very different than the rest of my characters. I'm not the best at Kirby, but I think he's really fun. Especially like using the big hammer and just like fucking eating people across the stage.
Yep.
I'm good against the computer. I don't think I'm good enough to use Kirby against other people that are more experienced, but definitely a fun character, and also he's really adorable at Kirby. And then my final honorable mention is Corrin. So for all of the reasons that people have mentioned before, I think it's very different than the rest of the Fire Emblem characters. And I like her like dragony arm ability. Yeah, Corrin. Yeah, so I haven't used her in quite a while, so I feel like it's probably not in my top 5 because I'm not as experienced with it, which I feel like is how most of our honorable mentions are going. So, but definitely aside from like the Smash things, like Corrin is one of my favorite Fire Emblem characters. So hopefully someday I will get good with corn. So and that's all I had for honorable mention.
Sweet.
All right.
All right.
That means we're on to Ian with number 1.
All right.
I'm sticking with my Robin prediction.
Okay.
Robin's got to be on here somewhere.
Okay. Any
I
other...
didn't think it was number 1, but I guess it might be.
Okay. Any other guesses?
Sean's so confident about Robin. I don't know if I'm gonna say Ridley, just out of the dark.
Just keeping with
All
the
right.
keeping
Pick
with the
an R character.
Yep.
Please don't say Ike.
Okay.
Yeah,
We
I
like
don't know.
Ike.
Yeah,
We
I feel
like
like we've covered all the ones that I had for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, my number 1 is Ike.
No, really? Oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Please say Psych.
please say
Psych on
Psych.
It's Ike. No, it's Ike. In all honesty,
No.
Ike is, of all the characters in Ultimate, Ike is probably the character that I personally am best with. So he gets a lot of playtime out of me. And yeah, I like that he's like of the fast sword boys, he's the hardest hitting. But he still has some versatility, even though his recovery is garbage. Absolute garbage. Like,
Yes. But he's fun.
He's a lot of fun, and yeah, he just launches people all day. See, you did pick that someone will pick Ike, even though you didn't want it to happen.
Yeah, I was like, I know it's gonna happen, and that's why I'm like, no.
He's a real fun character.
I thought you liked Robin.
I do.
I thought you were.
I like Robin a lot. And I probably should have put Robin in my honorable mentions just to put them in there and get them on the list and get even more Fire Emblem representation on here. Because I like that Robin, similar to Corrin, is different. Like, the sword is still the primary, but all of the specials are magic. And the durability mechanic is neat. It means that you literally cannot spam with Corrin. Like, it's literally the only character that is self-limiting on spam. But doesn't beat out Ike. Like, and I like Ike. Like the crowd says. Whenever you're doing well. Like, I like Ike. And yeah, and diving into that Fire Emblem lore, I think he is actually the only Fire Emblem character that is not in some way related by descent to any of the others. He's just a guy. Just a guy with a big sword and happens to have blue hair. And that's it.
He's my favorite Fire Emblem character in Smash.
Mm-hmm.
He's okay.
I
like him.
It is interesting.
I like Ike.
Like, I like that Arc grabbed the young Ike art, which I like better. Because the older Ike just looks like Guts from Berserk to me. Just the parallels are there.
He's the games that he's the main character in are the ones that I want to play first for the series.
Oh yeah,
I think
like
they're also the most expensive.
Yeah, because they were.
Probably.
I think he was on the Wii. I think was his.
No,
Or GameCube.
GameCube. Yeah, I knew it was one of the more modern.
Maybe one was on
consoles.
GameCube and the other was on Wii.
Maybe.
I think they re-released Radiant Dawn on the Wii.
Okay.
But I don't know. That game is like over $100 if you try to find it anywhere because
Crap.
they didn't make a lot of them.
Yeah, they weren't
Even
a
though-
wide release over here at all.
Hmm.
But he cool. And anytime that he shows up as a DLC character, he's broken. In the later Fire Emblem games, because he's just too strong.
Yeah.
So strong. Why do you hate Ike so much, Reese?
Yeah, I gotta know. Like, you've been saying
Okay.
no Ike the whole time.
Okay,
But
so
you
it's
love
like
Fire
literally
Emblem.
in college.
In college, because like I have all my roommates and everything, they love Fire Emblem too. But every time we would play Smash, I had this friend that was like, nope, we're just gonna Ike. We're gonna play Ike, and I'm gonna beat everyone's ass. And I'm like, stop.
Oh, it's the Marth thing all over
Okay.
again.
Yeah,
Okay.
they always get the most kills.
That, and it's always just like, I don't know, just like Ike spam and just like too many memes. Like, I'm just, everyone was like, oh, Ike's the strongest character. And I'm like,
So yeah, your pain with Ike is my pain with Marth.
yeah, that's fair.
Except they didn't make a million clones of Ike.
I mean, Ike is kind of a clone. Kind of. Right?
No, I think he's hefty enough, and his moveset.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ike is
His
not.
his smash attacks are definitely different.
Yeah,
Like
Ike's.
he's got that like big swing.
He
up.
doesn't. He doesn't actually share any major part of his moveset with Marth except for his counter.
Yeah, the counter is the only thing.
The counter's basically the same, but yeah, his side B is different. It's
Yeah,
a
the charge up.
Yeah, it's a charged dash
Yeah.
instead of just a charged stab.
Yeah.
And yeah, his base attack combo is like a punch kick sword situation instead of fencing, and then his up
Yeah.
is completely different. But
Yeah, which then got printed onto Crom.
yeah, still a weird choice. Like Crom's a weird choice all over.
Yeah.
But
I'm-
like, but that's why he was
Like,
on my
I'm-
honorable mentions. He's on my honorable mentions because he's weird.
I feel like Crom was a weird decision to add in general because we've already got Lucina. So it's just like they're like, that's her dad. Like they're the same. So I don't know.
But Lucina's on your list, and she's literally the same as Marth, aside from the sword hit.
No.
These things, they don't.
Okay, Lucina's on my list because she's fun to play. Like, I also like her as a character in Fire Emblem, but like, I think she's probably one of my
Just play
my
Marth.
characters.
But
that
she
I
didn't
started
pick
playing.
Marth and Lucina.
Yeah, I didn't pick both of them. I picked Lucina over Marth because I like her sword better. But when I first started getting into playing Smash outside of like occasional GameCube, when I went to college, Lucina was my go-to. So I'm much better with her than any of the other ones.
All right. All right. So Sean.
I know Sean's.
So we know Brian's.
Yep.
I, through the power of deduction, have figured out Reese's.
Mhm.
What's mine, Brian?
Well, I'm gonna wait for them to guess, and then I'll say.
I'm gonna say Robin.
You gonna say Robin? Okay. Reese, what's my number one? I'll give you a hint. It's your number one.
Actually, wait, no, it's not Robin.
I don't think it's my number one.
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
I think we share
I
a
think
number
all
one.
of you are gonna hate me for my number one. So
If it's Marth, I'm flipping a table.
I think it can't be Marth or Robin because he didn't double up franchises.
and you already did Corin.
Yeah.
I already did Corin, right?
Ooh, so who's left?
I
So
do
I know
we-
what it
Are
is.
we really
So
not
many
sharing a
people are
franchise?
left.
Are we not sharing our top number one? I thought we were sharing number one here.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Is it a Fire Emblem character?
No,
No, it's not.
No? Oh, okay. Wait, you didn't have any double ups, so
nope.
Correct.
I have no idea.
All right, Brian, what is it?
Shulk.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
Yep,
Shulk.
that
Yeah.
does make sense.
That makes sense.
I don't know. So I never played the first Xenoverse game, Xenoverse Chronicles or whatever he was in, Xenoblade. Either way. But when he first came into Smash, I was like, all right, cool. He's got a weird looking sword. Let me try him out. And so I learned how to play him, and then I learned how to side B off the stage really, really well, and just die constantly. Just air slash and die. Air slash die. Super powerful, super fun. I love him to death. I still don't use his Monado arts properly. And I don't think I ever will, which is why I've sort of moved on to Corin, because I'm just like, it's simpler this way. But Shulk will always be like one of my top two. I love him to death. I really, really wanted Rex from Xenoblade 2 in Smash. So when we got Pyra and Mithra, I was at least like okay with that. So yeah, Shulk's my number one, and I could have sworn it was going to be Reese's too, because you're talking about all that Xenoblade love.
Okay, I love Xenoblade, but it doesn't mean I know how to play Shulk.
Yeah, you don't gotta know how to play him. I don't know how to play him. I side B off the stage all the time. But yeah, Shulk, I think he's a lot of fun. I'm realizing now, looking at him and looking at Sora, I'm just like, oh, he's Sora. Neat. He's got those same dumb pants and all that. Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't know how I feel about Sora yet, because Sora's like out to be a very light, easily launchable, but really good juggler.
Really floaty, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about that yet.
So yeah, I think Shulk's great. He's a very easy to learn guy, but also has a very high skill ceiling, because if you can learn how to use the Monado arts properly, you can elevate your game pretty high. So
Yeah, he seems tough to learn with the Monado arts.
all right, that's my number one.
Well, damn it, I didn't.
All right. So Reese, we knows number one is not Shulk.
I guess it's not Shulk. I thought we were gonna share.
Yep.
It's not Ike.
Yep. We know this. Yeah.
It's definitely not Ike.
It's not Marth.
She likes beautiful people.
It's not
Jigglypuff.
a Fire Emblem character. I've already said my piece on my Fire Emblem characters.
Okay.
Oh, you mentioned Rosalina a while ago, but we have no context
Could
for that.
be. Oh,
No, you mentioned Rosalie.
I
no,
did.
no, Brian
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said
Yeah,
but we have no.
I'm gonna guess.
We have no context for it. Oh,
If we're going with beautiful badasses, I'm gonna go with Bayonetta. Even though I have no idea if you are into that franchise, I'm gonna guess Bayonetta.
all right.
Mommy, you said mommy at one point. I'm gonna guess Bayonetta.
Mommy, sorry.
All right. I got a wild card. Ready? You ready? Me, sword fighter.
Me fighter. You're gonna waste your
A
guess
me
on a
fighter,
me fighter.
as our number one.
Yeah. It could be anybody you want it to be.
I mean, it's
adaptable.
true, but
I will say Bayonetta's a good guess, but it's not Bayonetta.
Damn it.
Not Bayonetta.
It's not Bayonetta. I love Bayonetta, but I just not in Smash. I just haven't had the chance.
Are you an ice climbers terrorist?
I have no idea what that means. I'm gonna be honest. Just pretend I don't.
What do you
know
think?
Oh, wait, did you lie? And is it Lucario?
It's not Lucario. No.
No, I think
Ian, did you have a guess?
yeah, I was gonna say. I think you said there weren't any Pokemon on your list either.
There's no Pokemon.
No, there's no Pokemon. That hasn't changed.
We're done with Fire Emblem.
See, there's like, it's hard to pick like.
There's 81 characters.
Yeah, well, and you don't have like you have a variety of characters on your list so far. It's not like you don't
There's no,
have
like,
an
discernible
obvious
pattern.
type.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah.
And you said it wasn't Isabel because it's hard.
Yeah.
Sam, it's not because she's difficult for you.
Like
It's not
Lucina and
Shulk.
Joker are kind of quick, fast characters.
But then Palutena's not.
Yeah, and like the opposite.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Riot
Violet.
Day.
Yeah.
Is it like
Yeah.
Piranha Plant?
That'd be a T-Cat pick.
Key Prodigal Belly Button.
Completely out of the blue.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna.
Duck Hunt.
Yeah,
Olimar!
Piranha Plant, a character nobody wanted.
I'm gonna say it's Peach.
I love Peach, but it's not Peach.
Damn. All right.
It is. I'm sorry, I'm basic, but it's actually Sora.
No!
Wait, so you picked
The
No,
newest,
it
the
it wasn't
newest
other
character.
characters because you haven't had time with them, and then you picked the most recent character.
Yeah.
Doesn't
I downloaded Sora like as soon as it came out, I'm like, this is the most fun character. Like,
Amazing.
he's really broken, and I understand that. But also, I really love Kingdom Hearts, and
If it's everything you've ever
basically
been
just-
waiting for, I
they
understand.
like ported like directly all of his moves pretty much from Kingdom Hearts to Smash. So I'm like, I already know how to use him. But yeah, he's a super floaty character. Definitely a little broken at this point. So
She was right. We are all mad.
Yeah. That's why I was like, everyone's gonna be mad at me, but like also it's crazy fun. So
I don't mind that you picked Sora. I'm just annoyed that the reasons you gave for not picking other characters are completely contrary to the newest character.
See, I think I got to start putting this down here as like I like to think that this stream is a safe space. However,
This
it
has
is
been the most contentious.
No, it's a safe space. Everybody's welcome here. Everybody's respected here. It is not, however, a judgment-free zone.
We will still love you at the end of the day, but we will yell at you.
We'll know in our hearts who you picked. And I'll know that Ian picked all of my most hated characters.
Oh my god, I didn't pick Marth. Marth was not on my list.
Well, I
so-
said Ian, not Reese. So
Yeah, I know, but I mean, like,
there's that going for me.
Yeah, no, it's true.
Yeah.
Like so far,
yeah,
like
that slight edge.
aside from Sora, who I'm disappointed that I didn't pick up on it. But yeah, like
Okay, no,
it-
I changed before this stream because I was wearing a t-shirt with some
good call.
so I was like,
Too
wait,
obvious.
Wait, can't.
Don't tip that hand too early.
Yeah.
But no, like the rest of these characters are not characters that I'm personally annoyed with, so I don't mind. Not like Brian and Cloud. All right,
What? What's wrong with Cloud?
everything.
All right, let's end it with the easiest pick of the night.
All right.
Yeah, we did this last week too. I don't know why I keep doing it. I gotta stop going first. But yeah, you should have known that this was gonna be my number one because I have it tattooed. So yeah, Sheik.
Yep.
Sheik's the best. Need I say more? I know Sean likes Sheik,
I
so
do like Sheik. Sheik is great.
and Sheik's final smash is incredible. Like the Sheikah dance, it's awesome. It's a combo. She's a freaking ninja.
I just love like throwing somebody up in the air and then getting underneath them and just hitting them with a whop, pa! Just
Yeah, it's so
sending them
good.
flying. It's so satisfying.
Oh, it's glowing orange and blue.
No, we actually got a chance to like do that.
Yeah. It does. It actually does. It
looks
again
really-
looks
it looks
like
really
the
good.
smoke bomb
Um,
thing.
See, I've
Yeah.
never been a huge like. I like Sheik. Sheik's a good character. I've never been good with Sheik. Like from back when she was an alternate moveset for Zelda, all the way through the day. I am really happy that they made Sheik their own character
Mhm.
and
Hmm.
let Zelda be Zelda and let
Yeah.
Sheik be Sheik. Like,
Yep.
real happy they did that a couple
Yeah.
games ago. But like,
Yep, agreed.
but I've
Like,
never been good with Sheik.
There are moves that I like better from Greninja. Like there's parts of the move set I like better, but Sheik's aerials are just better for me. I've gotten
that
used to
back
them.
kick. Ooh.
Yeah, and the timing of them, like when you're chasing down like someone you hit and you're gonna like follow up with another jungle. Greninja's got weird like timing windows for his aerials. So I kind of went back to Sheik. And also Sheik Life. So she's the best. Boom. Yay, we ended on a whimper.
We did.
No, that was good.
So looking
Yeah,
at
it's just like everyone knew what it was gonna be.
looking at
Oh,
this
predictions.
list, yeah, so my predictions, I predicted I got Brian almost right. I knew that Link, Sheik, and Greninja were gonna be on there somewhere.
Okay.
I guess that Falco was gonna be on your list. Made it to honorable mentions, but wasn't on the prime list. So I got that, and I did guess that Sean would pick Corrin.
Okay.
Those,
So it's 5?
So that's 5 for me.
Okay.
So I technically got all of my predictions, but most of those predictions were just your list, Brian. So I don't
Yeah.
know if that really
I think
counts.
yeah, mine was the most predictable.
I feel like
Reese,
I was
what?
the most random. Sorry.
Yeah, how many? What'd you
Oh,
get?
that's okay.
How'd you do?
Well, you know Sean and I the least, so that's to be expected.
I know Sean more than I know you.
Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, for Ian, I wrote down Inkling, Yoshi, and Pitt, which Pitt I think was your honorable mention.
Yeah, I mentioned Pitt. I've played Pitt, but yeah, like you said, that was actually you would have pegged Arc very well.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. And then for Brian, I don't know why, but I wrote down Peach, and then Mennonite, and then Sephiroth, and then Sheik. So I got.
So you got 1.
Yeah, Sheik, and you
then
sort of
for
got
Sean,
Sephiroth.
I picked Doc Mario, Jigglypuff, Star Fox, and Samus. So I sort of got one close. Star Fox.
Get the Star Fox in the range,
Wolf.
yeah.
Yeah. And then I wrote down someone will pick Ike. So I kind of got that one for you. But that was like
Someone
more
will
of a
pick
general.
Ike and make me mad.
So what
Someone.
what you did, Reese, was you actually picked really well for 2 people who aren't here. Like, because you picked, like, for my list is actually Arc's really well, and then Brian's list is actually really similar to what I would figure for our friend Tom.
Mine?
Yeah.
Like my actual list?
No, like the list that she picked
her
for you.
guesses.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
sorry for Sean. Like, cause like like Jigglypuff.
Jigglypuff.
Like Jigglypuff's on there. Yeah, like
Piranha Plant would all definitely be on there.
Yeah. Like he's played a lot of Jigglypuff.
Palutena. Or Rosalina, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Samus.
He loves there's like the ultimate hipster picker.
Yep. Because he's the ultimate hipster.
Yes.
All right, Sean, how'd you do?
So I had the 4 out of 5. I say 5 out of 5 because Brian's list is just wrong. And then I missed out on Reese. I didn't get anything right for her. And then I didn't get anything right for you because my only real guess was that you'd have Robin. I didn't think you'd have that many Fire Emblems. I didn't think that Ike would be there. So I got 4.5-ish points.
Okay. How'd you do?
I didn't do that great. So I knew Ian was going to pick at least 2 Fire Emblem characters. Yep. I thought you were going to pick Ridley. I knew Marth was going to be on your list.
Parentheses sucks.
Yeah. Sean's, I remembered how much Sean loves Shulk during the thing, so I didn't predict it, unfortunately. So I got nothing for Sean. And then for Reese, I thought Robin was going to be on there because when we talked about D&D characters, you mentioned a lot of like spellcasters. But I knew that you were going to have at least 2 Fire Emblem characters mentioned somewhere. So I didn't really score that high. I think I got like 3. Yeah.
All right. So I won on points then.
No.
Hell yeah.
I got an entire Brian list. I don't want to hear it. I won.
So, and I gotta say though, looking at the actual list of people we picked, technically, Sheik is the best character.
Yes.
According to the number of duplicates that we picked.
Yeah, we don't have many.
Sheik is actually the only character that has
the only duplicate on Prime list. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, no, there's also Lucina Marth who are the same character. So.
They are.
No, they're not.
I mean, like if you want to count Echo Fighters, then
mute him. Just mute him.
I could.
Just mute him.
But even then, like Wolf and Falco aren't clones of each other.
They're echoes, though. Yeah.
So they're similar. They're very close, but they're not. I don't think they're not numbered as echoes.
They're not.
Is Sephiroth actually an echo of Cloud?
No, he's very different.
Oh, okay. I haven't played him.
Though some of these characters they're numbered. They're not numbered as echoes, but Some of them are and aren't. Like, yeah, like by the numbers, Crom is an echo of Roy, even though he's different.
Who's an echo of Marth?
Yes, exactly.
It's a copy of a copy.
He's a copy of a copy of a copy.
Copy if you only play one of them,
It's true.
you know? Because, like, I feel like the three that I really play, which is Corin, Violet, and Lucina, only Lucina's the one with the echoes.
Yeah. Like,
yeah, so
yeah, the Fire Emblem cast. I mean, if we were to
it's
just
a blue character.
if we were just to pick like Marth clones, then yes, representation-wise, Marth is the best on this list. But
Wrong.
But in terms of like an actual
I will never accept
individual,
that.
an actual you won. Like I'm saying, in terms of an actual individual character showing up multiple times, Sheik's the only one.
Hmm.
So,
Which is surprising.
yeah, because like Falco landed on a couple of like, you know,
Yeah, the honorable mentions.
honorable lists and things like that, but that doesn't
Hmm.
really count. So Sheik takes it. Takes it,
Aha!
smoke bombs, runs with it.
Sheik of life. Let it be known.
All right, I take it back. I want to change my number 5.
Oh, to what?
Marth.
Fuck. I hate everything. Hate all of you.
No, just me. Just hate me.
But I guessed yours.
It's
I
true.
knew you.
Makes me like it renews my urge to play more Smash.
Yeah, right.
It does.
Like doing this, man. Looking at the roster, I'm like,
Yeah.
I want to play again.
Yeah, me too.
Because there's always that phase, like when Smash comes out, that it's all anyone wants to play. And then time goes by, you drift, you do different games. But yeah, now I just want to like get 8 people in a room and play Smash again. And you can do that now. On the same system, without getting a bunch of 3DSs involved.
Oh, what a wild time that
It
was.
was such a wild time.
Mhm.
But thank you, Nintendo, for giving it to us.
Yeah. X gonna give it to you.
X gonna give it to you. I can't really say most of the. I don't know the rest of the lyrics to that song.
I don't
to
either.
be honest, like I know more lyrics to Where to Hood At, and I cannot say them.
Yeah.
Not allowed.
Yeah.
So too bad. Anyway,
Yeah.
so I think that's all the time we got. We blew through that.
did it.
We knew what we wanted. We knew who was awesome.
Done
It's
good.
Ike. I do like this. This did prove that it was just like most of our mutual like dislike of characters comes down to our friends.
Our friends ruined it for us.
Yeah, our friends
Yeah.
ruined characters for us. It's not the characters'
Yeah.
fault. It's not
That can
Nintendo's fault.
happen.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
it does.
Like
It-
one time I had a really like awful roommate, truly horrendous. And she really liked Agent Carter. So now I'm like, now I can't like this character.
Oh, that's too bad.
that is too
I know.
bad.
I'm like, wait, she's kind of a cool character, but also every time I see it, I just
Captain Carter is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, and that's why, yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Pac-Man because of our friend Tom. So yeah,
I like Pac-Man, but I only do one move over and over.
Yeah. Like,
Duck Hunt. That's another TCAD character.
yeah. If it's an overly complex character,
Yeah.
he into it.
Yeah.
And we
And
can
like zoning.
make fun of him all we want because he doesn't watch this show. So
I'm
Yeah.
gonna tell him.
It's all
he's
fine.
gonna know.
I mean, yeah, we'll just tell him to his face.
And he does watch it
Yeah.
actually. He watched. He was talking to me today or yesterday about watching the subclass one.
Oh, there we go. Okay,
Oh, sweet.
very nice.
Well, he's gonna love how much we talked about him at the end of this one.
he
maybe.
will. So, good. Thank you, Tom, for watching. Not live, like the rest of our fabulous audience who actually like
we could have chatted with you.
joined us and was in chat and watched that. So, thank you for watching. Thank you for hopping in chat and telling us who's good, who's not. Thank you for some honestly solid predictions. There's some real good guesses in chat tonight. I really appreciate
True.
that. And so,
thank you, Mel.
Thank you, Mel. So thank you for watching. I want to thank Sean and Brian for coming on, as they often do. Thank you to Reese for coming back for a second week in a row.
Yeah.
It was awesome to have you.
Yeah, come back. Don't. I'm sorry that I hated so much on Lucina.
Don't take it personally. You can be wrong.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, she gets it.
oh, we have to duke it out and smash now, and you pick
And then you'll
Lucina.
lose
I'm
to
coming for you.
Lucina. You'll lose to
Okay.
Lucina.
I will win.
If
I'll just throw daggers. You don't have any projectiles.
if we ever manage to get a Smash team together, I promise we will stream it. One camera on the couch, one camera on the TV, and then we'll get that done. You can just hear us.
We'll
yell
do
at each
5
other.
hit list.
Yep.
Follow up to this one. We'll be like we'll just all
Play your
pick our
list.
characters in order.
Yep.
Like our fifths and see who wins. Fourths.
Yep.
And then.
I think that's a solid plan.
Yeah.
Someday we'll do that. But until then, join us Monday night for more D&D, and join us in 2 weeks for whatever the next 5 hit list is. But until then, thank everybody for watching. Thanks to my friends here, and I hope everybody has a nice night. I will go ahead and leave you with, because I don't think everybody got to see it at the beginning. I will play the commercial again. So do please enjoy it. Hope everybody has a nice night and has a nice time.
You and me, no matter how they toss the dice, and to be the only one for me is you. Happy together.
Something's gone wrong in the happy-go-lucky world of Nintendo. Introducing Super Smash Bros., where all your favorite characters go toe-to-toe in one 4-player star-studded slam fest. Only on Nintendo 64.
Together.